What's up, you guys? NoFap, day 9. Let's go. Alright, you guys, welcome to NoFap, day 9. We're pushing through. I just survived some major urges. I swore like for a second there, it felt like my penis was getting ready to explode with rage for me not giving in, but I was able to hop up, do a couple of jumping jacks, get the energy flowing, and maybe we can get the urge away. It's probably gonna come back later on tonight, so I guess I should be ready for that. Let's talk about well, actually, I had some urges. Like it was 12:30 this morning. It was like early in the out because I went to bed. It was like 2 o'clock? Maybe it was 2 o'clock. Was it 2 o'clock? Yeah, maybe around 2 o'clock, something like that. And then literally like 12:30, like extreme urges coming up. Then I woke up. I woke up around like 10 something, 10, 11 something. Same thing. So I had to leave the house. I walked around, got in the woods, to clear my mind. And then ended up going to Starbucks for pretty much. For, left home at 2 o'clock and probably went to Starbucks. Stayed there for till like 6. Work on some work and take my mind off of the urges. Leaving the house is very important. Finding something to do is very important because if you're in the house all day, then you're probably going to end up relapsing sooner or later. Because I mean, usually in the house is where you relapse. So especially if you're in your room all day, what are you gonna do? You're gonna end up relapsing because you're in the same place where you always are. So you gotta leave and do something. Call your friends or something like that because it's bound to well, I won't say bound to happen, but it's probably a good chance or that you will if you stay in the house literally all day every day, just abstaining because then you can drive yourself crazy. And also, it's funny, like I was reading a few comments on NoFap NoFap videos and websites, and a lot of people say that they say things like, well, I can't wait for the urges to come so I can fight the urges. I've seen this a few times before, like yeah, bring the urges on and stuff like that. But then as soon as the urges come, they can't handle it and relapse. I think it's important to like it's very important when you like because I remember for me personally, like, I used to relapse. I used to relapse and binge a lot without like because if you anybody who's ever binged, after like when you had the last fap, like because you get the feeling like, okay, I'm done with this now, I'm done binging, I'm ready to move on. And then you give them that confidence like, okay, from this day on, we're gonna quit NoFap, we're gonna quit fapping into point, we're just gonna stop, we're good. From day on, you get that confidence, you get that high. After 8 times in one day, you finally realize, okay, let's go. We can move on and we can start a new NoFap streak. So what happens about 3-4 days later? You get that same urge and you're like, uh oh, yeah, bam, you end up relapsing. So I think it's important for people to realize that you shouldn't get too confident. You shouldn't say well, okay, let's go. Yeah, NoFap, let's go. We're starting a new streak. I'm not at this. Let's go. And then not know how to deal with the urges. You have to have a way to deal with urges. You just can't say, okay, this time, so we're just gonna sit here and fight this urge, and we're gonna go. You can't just you have to have some sort of thing to do to surpass the urge. And oh yeah, and also when you do get that urge like you binge for one day, then 4 days later you're back and you get the same urge again, and then what happens? You don't know how to handle the urge, so you start to intentionally search for porn. I think at that point you might as well just go ahead and relapse. If you get to the point where you're like it's so strong with that, you have to just you just have to release it. You have to search for something, some sex explicit material, and you search it and you watch it for a couple minutes. I think you might as well just go ahead and go with the full relapse because it's gonna stay in your mind. You're gonna be like, I had to have many times like where you just give in and so you just search for something and you may watch a video for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you just, inevitably you're gonna end up relapsing. You may cut the video off and get up and do something, but guess what? The video's stuck in the back of your mind because you already clicked it. You already gave in and clicked on it. So it's like Well, I already messed up today. Why not just go ahead and fap? Also, something else. I think a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of people think that porn is just like maybe just naked women having sex on camera, two naked women or naked woman and a guy and they're having sex on camera, and they're completely butt naked and they're just slamming each other, and then people think that's porn, but porn is really what your mind what really gets you off is what really considered porn is. If if 82-year-old grandmothers hugging each other get you off and you masturbate to that 15 times a day, every day for 2 months, your brain's gonna think that's porn. I mean, your brain doesn't know. Your brain doesn't know what porn is. Whatever gets you excited, whatever get that dopamine flowing in your brain. That's really what porn is. So like, guys who have different sort of fetishes, things like that, may not just be like violent type of porn, but if you masturbate to that and it's on your screen, not in real life, you're still sending messages to your brain that this thing behind the camera will excite me better than the actual female. So still, even if it's not porn or hardcore porn, we're not anything that's not real, anything that's on your screen, YouTube videos count, anything that like that, and that gets you off. It's still considered porn. Your brain thinks it's porn, so I think we should get that clear. I noticed on day 9, like now, I noticed that for the past couple of days that I had like clear dreams. Like I was literally like, I think it was day 8. Was it day was it the night of day 7 and the night of day 7 and the night of day 8. I had like really clear dreams. Like you can tell the difference. So if you guys wonder about that, that's how I know the NoFap thing is working. Because when I was binging, drink, no, you didn't recall anything. It was weird. So that's one thing I noticed. NoFap, I know you guys can get that heard that from a lot of different sources, that your dreams become clearer. That's true. One last thing before I go, I'm gonna give you guys some more advice. A lot of times I just got done dealing with this earlier. Like sometimes your brain will tell you it's okay to masturbate. It's okay, because you hear it so many times. So masturbation is a problem. Porn is. So you say, why not just masturbate, and then you right back to where you were. I think you have to be patient and then realize that it isn't gonna happen overnight. If you're on day 6, even on day 15 or day 20, or even day 30, you have to realize that it's a long process. The rebooting process takes a while. The flatline process. That's why I can't wait to, because no matter, say what you want, and I wouldn't mind not having to deal with the urge for a couple of weeks and just fight through the depression and all of that's come with the flatline. Personally, I wouldn't mind, not having to deal with a constant urge, not saying to yourself, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?" Just we all had that urge where you just feel like you just have to like do a front leap off of a building and fall on your neck and something like that, because it's just that urge is strong. We all felt that urge before. I think. Wait, what was I saying? I lost my thought. But yeah, you just have to keep in mind that it takes a while, this filing process. Don't and your brain's gonna try to get you to do things that it's used to. It's used to you waking up at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and you going in and when you get your tablet or whatever, you search the porn site and you masturbate to it. Your brain's used to that, so they're gonna try to get the urge, that strong urge. It's really your brain. Just look at it this way: it's your brain trying to tell you to, get back to what makes you comfortable, which is laying in your bed all day and watching porn and masturbating to it and having to waste tissue. So just remember, when you're just laying there and you're saying to yourself, "Why am I doing this? What's the point of this? What's the point of this? This isn't gonna work. It's not working." Be patient and realize your brain. That's why coach hours. People say, "Oh my God, I'm not doing coach." That's why coach hours are so helpful, because you're putting yourself in an uncomfortable environment, and you're changing, and you're changing habits in your brain. Like, okay, this is an uncomfortable situation. So doing this will train me to be good in other uncomfortable situations, such as NoFap. Your brain. This is why when a guy he walks in my group of chicks that like really attractive, he gets like really nervous because like and he doesn't approach because his brain isn't used to it. His brain is used to him just ducking away and walking with his head down. So if you come up to them and say hi or you do the high five, your body's like really shocked. It's like you're like really nervous. Like, oh man, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is stupid. Your brain loves what's more comfortable, and that's watching porn and giving to your porn urges. So you have to realize that your brain will try to trick you. Don't listen to it. Just you have to realize that because if you say, okay, I'm just gonna go on my fat because my brain, this is what it needs, you're gonna end up being back in the same situation again, laying on your back or sitting in a chair with semen spilling off from your chest all over your stomach, and you're gonna be saying to yourself, why did I just do that? We all have been at that. We all have been to that before. We're laying there realizing, what did I just do that for? Then you may end up binging or whatever. Then you just feel like, okay, this is the last time. Then the cycle repeats itself. So that's the end of day 10. After I don't know what these videos take all day to render. I use Tony Vegas to edit these videos. So it's like I should end this video now because when I do videos like over 9 minutes or 8 minutes, it takes like an hour and a half to like render and upload and other stuff. So it's like a 2-hour process. So I want to get in before 12 o'clock hits because I'm like OCD. So if it's like 12 o'clock and I film the video, like I'm on day 8. And then I'm filming the video for day 8, but then it hits 12 o'clock and I upload it like 12:01. So technically on day 9, I'm uploading day 8's video on day 9. I'm OCD like that, so it's like, I gotta get them before 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna cut this video short. And remember, if your brain tells you that, you know, if you ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Even if you just don't have any clear, it's a bunch of different reasons. You don't have any clear reasons why you're doing it. Just tell yourself that, this is my brain trying to get me to go back into my old bad habits, and the process will take form. Stay strong, guys. Realize in about 3-4 weeks, we're probably not going to be wanting them. We're probably not going to want to masturbate at all. We're probably just going to be like, I want to talk to a real chick. I don't want to do this anymore. That's how I felt. You know, I'll tell you guys in the next video tomorrow. This video's going too long. I'll see you guys tomorrow. NoFap, day 9. Double digits tomorrow. Stay strong. Don't relapse. See you guys tomorrow. I'm out.